शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये अगजाननपद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अगजाननपद्मार्कं गजाननमहर्निशम् अनेकदं तं भक्तानाम् एकदन्तं उपास्महे ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवम् उपास्महे कृष्णं कमलपत्राक्षं पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तनं वासुदेवं जगद्योनिं नौमि नारायणं हरिम्. नौमि नारायणं हरिं. नमोऽस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीगुरवे नमः. So, with a little gap, we are again resuming our study on the great important moral science book or instructions given by the great wisdom-ridden character of Mahabharata, Vidura, who is the minister of Dhritarashtra. But in spite of such a noble, devoted minister that the emperor had, but it was not very much fruitful to him. But however, whatever science Shastra to tell, Shastra will tell that. It is up to the handling of the people how best they can make use of the Shastric knowledge and also get benefits and upliftment in the life. Because so that's exactly what we see in the section on Vidhuraneethi, which comes in the Mahabharata. And actually, this has come up because Dhritarashtra was chided by Sanjaya the previous evening, returning from Dharmaraja, bringing his message that he is not able to accept his decision or proposal that the Pandavas must go another spell of 13 years for Vanavasam and allow his children, his sons, to continue to enjoy the whole luxury of the land and comforts. That was simply very abominable. So even Sanjaya agreed with the kind of arguments and support that Dharmaraja spoke to him, and then Sanjaya spoke to him so that there was some kind of fear instilled in the heart of the Dhritarashtra, and actually Dhritarashtra is a scholar, but still the circumstances make him paralyzed. So Then immediately called for Vidura, and that Vidura came, and then he expressed to Vidura his weakness, his difficulty, and his diffidence. Then Vidura went on talking about the practical solutions to Dhritarashtra so that he should mind to execute. But unfortunately, Dhritarashtra is really noble in his behavior, but when his son Duryodhana comes and proposes something, he will just countersign that. Thereby, he lost his independence, especially in the presence of Duryodhana. He's all 100, he's a 99 brothers. But what to do? Therefore, the Vidura knows all the circumstances and so went on telling. So the Vidura Neethi happened to be of stretch of 500 slokas spread into 8 chapters. We are in the 37th chapter, and in the Viduraneethi text, we are at the 37th chapter and 18th sloka. We stopped long back. So we'll just try to continue what he wants to say. Actually, the Vidura has been talking that Atma is important. And before that Atma, you have Kulam, Gramam, and Janapadam, etc. So he has to also have that kind of ethical generality, namely that he must look to other people also. If so many people are getting harmed because of him, no, he should not allow that. So there is what is important is sacrifice. So in fact, Vidura told that apriyanyaha pathyani tena raja sahayavan. You know, your one has to always listen to the agreeable or disagreeable to his master, but keeping all the virtue alone in view, and what is unpalatable but which is helpful truly, that is the strength for the king. Because the a king or a ruler or a governor or a head of the department or the head of the family or head of the state, he must always have such idea which will be unpalatable to others, but palatable to all, palatable and strong to him. And again in the 16th sloka, I just read it. Chajet kularthe purusham gramasyarthe kulam chajet gramam janapadasyarthe atmarthe prithivim chajet. I have already touched this sloka. Here it is said, for the sake of the family, a member may be sacrificed. Something like when Bakasura was there, in, as you know the story, he wanted one man every day, human flesh to eat apart from other food. So from every house of the village, one or the other used to be sacrificed. But a chance came to a poor Brahmin family that they have to spare their only son as food for the Bakasura. Then at that time, this family had given Asraya to Pandavas who were in guise as Brahmins, and so they were living with them. Then when that family, the old man and also his wife were worried, then then the Dharmaraja said, see, or Kunti told, see, I have 5 sons, you have only one son. So I can sacrifice one son. Then that Bhima, Madhyama, because Madhyamas are all very much important for other purposes also. So as you know, Kulasyarthe Purusham and Gramasyarthe Kulam. So this is very much truthful that what is important is the sacrifice is important. And in the 17th sloka, Vidura is telling, Apadarthe dhanam rakshet, daran rakshet, dhanairapi, atmanam sadatam rakshet, dhanairapi, darairapi, dhanairapi. I think from this we have to do it. And then, see, Tyaga is the most important aspect, and which will help us to go to get all benefits. See, in Mahanarayana Upanishad, it is said, Tyage naike amrutatva manasuhu. Only through Tyaga one can get amrutatvam. So I think, Nagamani, can you tell this sloka, 2, 3 slokas, and then explain to you if you are there? If you have no book, no matter, I'll just tell you. Apadarthe dhanam rakshetu. Dharan rakshet dhanairapi.
आपदर्थं धने धनं रक्षेत् धारा नक्षत् ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಿ ಗುರುಗಳೇ.
Yeah.
आपदर्थं
Apadarthe
धनं
dhanam
रक्षेत्
rakshet. Dharan rakshet dhanairapi.
धारान् रक्षेत् धनैरपि धारान् रक्षेत् धनैरपि
Atmanam satatam rakshetu.
आत्मानं सततं रक्षेत् आत्मानं सततं रक्षेत्
Dharairapi dhanairapi.
धारैरपि धनैरपि धारैरपि धनैरपि
Uktam maya jutakalepi.
उक्तं मया द्यूतकालेऽपि उक्तं मया द्यूतकालेऽपि
Rajannaivam yuktam vachanam pratipiyya pratipiyya.
राजन्नैवं युक्तं वचनं प्रातिपीय राजन्नैवं युक्तं वचनं प्रातिपीय
Tadaushadham pathyamiva aturasya.
तथौषधं पत्यमेवातुरस्य तथौषधं पत्यमेवातुरस्य
Pathyamivaturasya.
पत्यमिवातुरस्य पत्यमिवातुरस्य
Narochate tava vaichitravirya.
न रोचते तव वैचित्र्यवीर्य न रोचते तव वैचित्रवीर्य.
So, in other words, that Vidura is reprimanding the person, Dhurashtra, ಏನಂತ ಅಯ್ಯ ಆಪದರ್ಥೆ ಧನಂ ರಕ್ಷೇತ್. ಆಪದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ದುಡ್ಡನ್ನು ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ನಿನ್ನ ಆಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಸೇವ್. So, apadarthe dhanam rakshet, daran rakshet dhanairapi, atmanam satadam rakshet, Dharairapi Dhanairapi. This is what is the formula. Actually, you have to save 1 month's salary, and then in order to protect your own children, grandchildren, family, people, and you should protect yourself and on preference, I mean, with a priority wise compared to your wife's and wealth. So one should protect his wealth in view of the calamities that may overtake him. And secondly, he should protect his wives and children with his wealth. And when Atma Prakshana comes up, he has to be judicious as to even take care of himself. You should not work so hard, uh, giving up your personal health, because health is important. Health is wealth. If you are flat on the on bed, who will serve you? But if you are strong, you can always serve others. So that is the advantage. So Atma Rakshitavyaha. And Atma, you should not emaciate yourself. You should be judicious to you at the same time to the connected people. That's one formula. Again, in particular, the Vidura is advising that Dhritarashtra, Aya, I have already told you, even before long, when you have invited Dharmaraja for the Dyuta, for the dice play, or even during the time also I told you, but you never heard that, because it is something like Patyam for the prosperity of your own. It is really wonderful, useful thing. Oh, Vichitravirya's son, Dhritarashtra, I have told you that you should not provoke any quarrels during the gambling. And the gambling has taken place. And you have got to see Pratipiya. Pratipiya means son of the Pratipa. So these are all the addressals, because these people, Vichitravirya, Pratipa, the ancestors, were very careful in their own behavior. But this Vichitra, the Dhritarashtra, though he is in the lineage, in the family, but he has gone astray, giving lot of importance and love towards his children. But though he brought up the brothers' children, Pandavas, he has taken a different attitude. That's why he gives an example. For a man in disease or is sick, he does not like medicine. He wants to be himself, because the medicine to a sick man is not agreeable, but he wants to be himself. That's why he gives a comparison. Aushadham aturasya tada tat aushadham aturasya narochate. So actually, whatever is congenial to the diseased person or with a sick person, that will not be liked by him or agreeable to him. Similarly, he will not accept to take medicine. Similarly, O Vichitravirya's son, I told you number of times, you should not invite for gambling or give rise for the quarrels during the gambling. You know that Duryodhana and his three accomplices have marked so badly that even Draupadi was to be pledged in the gambling. And every time that Dharmaraja was losing, you know that. That's why there is one important summary of the entire Mahabharata. that how they lost the land only because of the Dhyutam. That's why there is a statement which I told you also, which I recorded also, that yeah. So it looks that you have not heeded my words, so I am sorry about it. That's why tadaushadam pachyamivaturasya narochate tava vaichitra virya. Now repeat. Kakairimam chitra barhan mayuran.
काकैरिमां चित्र
Barhan
ब्रह्मान्
mayuran.
काकैरिमाश्चित् ब्रह्मान्
Chitra barhan mayuran.
चित्रबर्हान् मयूरान् चित्रबर्हान् मयूरान्
Parajaishtaha.
पराजैष्ठाः पराजैष्ठाः
Pandavan dhartarashtraihi.
पाण्डवान् राष्ट्रैः पाण्डवान् धार्तराष्ट्रैः
Vitva simhan krostugata krostukan.
हित्वा सिंहान् क्रोष्टुकान् हित्वा सिंहान् क्रोष्टुकान्
Guhamanaha.
गुहमानः गुहमानः
Prapte kale suchita narendra.
प्राप्ते काले शोचिता त्वं नरेन्द्र प्राप्ते काले शोचिता त्वं नरेन्द्र
Yastata na krudhyati sarvakalam.
यस्तात न क्रुध्यते सर्वकालं यस्तात न क्रुध्यते सर्वकालं
Bhrutyasya bhaktasya hiteratasya.
भृत्यस्य भक्तस्य इतेरतस्य भृत्यस्य भक्तस्य इतेरतस्य
Tasmin mrutya bhartari visvasanti.
तस्मिन् भृत्या भर्तरि विश्वसन्ति तस्मिन् भृत्या भर्तरि विश्वसन्ति
Na chainamapatsu parityajanti.
न चैनमापत्सु परित्यजन्ति न चैनमापत्सु परित्यजन्ति
Na bhrutyanam vritti samrodhanena.
न भृत्यानां वृत्ति संरोधनेन न भृत्यानां वृत्ति संरोधनेन
Bahyam janam sanjighruच्छेदपूर्वम्.
बाह्यं जनं सञ्जिगृक्षेध पूर्वम् बाह्यं जनं सञ्जिगृक्षेध पूर्वम्
यजन्ति हि एनं मुचितावरुद्धाः.
त्यजन्तिं येन मुचितावरुद्धाः त्यजन्ति ऐनं मुचितावरुद्धाः
स्निग्धा हि अमात्याः.
स्निग्धा हि मात्याः
अमात्याः
स्निग्धाः यमात्याः
परिहीनभोगाः.
परिहीनभोगाः परिहीनभोगाः
So here you see beautiful explanation that Kakaihi Imamschitra Barhan Mayuran Parajaishtaha Pandavan Dhartarashtraihi Hitva Simhan Kroshtukan Guhamanaha Prapte Kale Sochitam Tvam Narendra. See, O King, O Narendra, when the time has come, you will have to grieve for all this what you have done. What you have done is you have not attended to the desires of Pandavas or the sons of Pandu Maharaja. How are the sons of Panduravaja like? They could be they could be those peacocks and also crows. Actually, they are all like peacocks of variegated plumage. ಸೊ ನೆವಲಿ ತರಹ ತುಂಬ ಅನುಕೂಲವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ ಕುಡ್ ಬಿ ಎ ಪೆಟ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎ ಪೀಕಾಕ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಪೆಟ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್. Peacock will give so many colors, plumes, and variegated plumage it has got. That means the Panduputras are so strong and powerful that they can attend to any kind of crisis and they will be of immense health and beauty and attraction in their own actions because they are very compassionate. So that's why, but what you have done is you have you have done forsaking the lions who protect, you depended upon the jackals. And because of him, you will be grieving all for that. See, ಸಿಂಹಗಳನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟುಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ನರಿಗಳನ್ನು ನೀವು ಆಶ್ರಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ತುಂಬ ದುಃಖ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿ ಅನ್ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಡ್, ಲುಕ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ದಿ ಶ್ಲೋಕಾಸ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಯು that hitva simhan kroshtukan guhamanaha prapte kale sochita tvam narendra. What you have done is you have released the lions and taken no protection to them and you sent them away. But kroshtuka means jackals or the naris, taking care of jackals, and you bring them home, you protect them. That is, you are protecting your sons Duryodhana and all people, driving away the very powerful, affectionate sons of Panduraja. So, when time has come exactly, you have become really worried and you have become grieved all the time. So, I don't appreciate. ನೀನು ಪಾಂಡವರಿಗೆ ನೀನು ಯಾವ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಈಗ ದುಃಖ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಪಾಂಡವರೆಲ್ಲ ವನವಾಸ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, యుద్ధಕ್ಕೆ రెడీ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. దే ఆర్ ఆల్ వెరీ రెడీ యుద్ధం చేయడానికి రెడీగా ఉన్నారు. సో అలాంటప్పుడు ఏం చేస్తావురా? దుఃఖపడద్దు. అండ్ ఇంకో మాట ఏంటంటే, తాత నృత్యతి సర్వకాలం భృత్యస్య భక్తస్య హితే రతస్య తస్మిన్ భృత్యాః భర్తరి విశ్వసంతి న చైనం ఉపత్సు పరిత్యజంతి. See, a master who will not give expression for the displeasure for the devoted servants and jealously pursuing his own good, he will be losing the confidence of his servants, and the servants will be disturbed and they will cause all kind of grief to you. ಅಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ? ತಾತ ಸರ್ವಕಾಲಂ ನ ಕೃತ್ಯತಿ ಭೃತ್ಯಸ್ಯ ಭಕ್ತಸ್ಯ ಹಿತೇ ರತಸ್ಯ ತಸ್ಮಿನ್ ಭೃತ್ಯಾಃ ಭರ್ತರಿ ವಿಶ್ವಸಂತಿ ನ ಚೈನಮಾಪತ್ಸು ಪರಿತ್ಯಜಂತಿ. So, if you are loving your servants, if you are loving your own people, they will definitely come to help you in case of crisis. But if you do not do that kind of good behavior, then they will desert you. So like this, it is going to happen. What is the deserting means? You will get that displeasure, and there will be war and there will be quarrel. And in the next sloka, you observe, na bhrutyanam vritti samrodhanena bahyam janam sanjighrushcheda purvam त्यजन्ति हेनम उचितावरुद्धाः स्निग्धाः हि अमात्याः परिहीन भोगाः. ಸೊ ಇನ್ 1 minute ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಝೂಮು ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದೇ ಝೂಮ್ಗೂ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗಿ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಬ್ರಪ್ಟ್ಲಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಫಾರ್ ಸಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೈ ಕಾನ್ಫಿಸ್ಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಭೃತ್ಯಾನಾಂ ವೃತ್ತಿಂ ಸಂರೋಧನೇನ ಬಾಹ್ಯಂ ಜನಂ ಸಂಜಿಘೃಕ್ಷತ್ ಅಪೂರ್ವಂ. So by confiscating the grants to one's servants or stopping their pay, one should not seek to amass wealth, but even affectionate counselors deprived of their means of life and enjoyment, they will leave him. So he is giving wonderful advice. So servants ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಜೋರು ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಆ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾಮ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದೇ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಫೆಕ್ಷನೇಟಿಗಿರೋರನ್ನು ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, and they will not leave you. Otherwise, they will leave you, desert you, and put you in distress. So in less than 1 minute stop agate, you again log in with this. Again log in into this Zoom. But anyway, you see, कृत्यानि पूर्वं परिसंख्याय सर्वाण्यायव्यय अनुरूपां च वृत्तिं संगृहीयाद अनुरूपान् सह.